At approximately 5:23 p.m. on May 9, 2025, a Georgia trooper stationed along I-75 North near mile marker 315 heard a Gordon County dispatch bolo for a white Ford F-150 without a tag, reportedly failing to maintain its lane and nearly causing 2 crashes further south on the interstate. Minutes later, a matching vehicle passed the trooper's position, prompting him to activate his lights and siren and move in to investigate. As he closed in, the driver made an improper lane change without signaling, drifted across the fog line twice, and appeared to split lanes while attempting to correct course.
Driving on the left shoulder, about lost 1050. About 6 I'm gonna try to set up for the pit here. Yeah, it clears the traffic, it's heavy traffic.
That's one down, so now we're
322.
A first pit maneuver attempt failed to bring the vehicle under control, and the chase continued north with Sergeant Boyd joining a secondary unit and taking over communications with dispatch. A second pit attempt near mile marker 327 also failed to stop the driver, who continued swerving and driving erratically through both light and heavy traffic conditions. Faking a setup on the driver's side, he pulled off a successful pit maneuver on the passenger side instead, sending the truck into a counterclockwise spin into a guardrail and airborne before it landed upside down on the shoulder.
At the 330, is that correct?
10-4-10-50 rollover.
They're off 750 rollover. We'll get 752
10-4, 10-50 rollover.
The trooper found the driver ejected from the vehicle, face down, and initially showing no signs of life, before rescuers confirmed a pulse and shallow breathing. EMS arrived and provided treatment on scene before the driver was transported to Hamilton Medical Center in Dalton, Georgia, bringing the pursuit to a close after miles of near misses on one of Georgia's busiest interstates. At 9:14 p.m., the Marquette City Police Department was dispatched to a shots-fired call in which one subject had sustained multiple gunshot wounds and was rushed to UP Health Systems Marquette for treatment. Officers relayed that the suspected shooter, known only by the first name Trevor, was driving a black SUV toward the hospital. Around that time, a trooper leaving the post spotted a matching SUV turning onto westbound US 41 and moved to intercept, confirming the plate as the vehicle passed the Carp River Bridge, traveling in excess of 90 miles per hour.
Refusing to stop, black SUV. Looks like we got the address or the plate.
Clear 2126, break 5211, are you clear direct on that?
Roger now.
Oh my gosh, dude, come on.
Clear.
Visualize operations.
Advising operations 2127.
Vehicle is passing Healy.
Passing Healy.
Correction, sorry. No, coming with Tilly Gap. Speed's 91.
Tilly Ave 91 is 20.
Crest into Crest. Get a fire rolling this way. Vehicles and towing involved.
With the vehicle confirmed, the trooper activated lights and sirens, and Sergeant Oliver, also en route, joined and began calling out the pursuit over radio. The driver refused to stop, instead swerving into the eastbound lanes of US 41 to evade troopers, forcing oncoming traffic to scatter as the chase pushed into Negaunee City. The pursuit ended at 9:28 p.m. when the suspect veered into a gas station at high speed and slammed into the diesel pumps, engulfing the vehicle and pumps in flames.
Ground! Get on the ground! Crawl away from the fire! Crawl away from the fire!
Roll! Is there anybody else in the vehicle? No. And if get on your face! Get on the ground! Roll towards my partner! Roll
towards me!
on the ground! On the ground! Down! Face down! Face down!
Face down! Hands behind your back!
Got him, sir?
Yes! We gotta get him away from this though before it goes.
Full blown fire here. We're gonna get fire fast.
Get on your feet!
One in custody. We're
gonna need help.
From the crash scene. We're gonna see if we get the hospital. Sarge, you good?
Yep!
The trooper grabbed a fire extinguisher and ran toward the wreck as Sergeant Oliver ordered the driver, later identified as Trevor Restivo, to get on the ground and roll away from the fire. Given Restivo's suspected involvement in the shooting and his apparent intentional crash into the fuel pumps, the trooper drew his sidearm while directing him to safety. Restivo complied, confirmed no one else was in the vehicle, and was secured and moved away from the fire before officers began rendering first aid as he showed signs of shock, continuing treatment until EMS arrived. At approximately 3:25 a.m. on January 1st, 2024, Trooper A.J. Peoples and TFC Matthews located a stolen U-Haul traveling on GA 400 southbound, requested by the Alpharetta Police Department after the vehicle had previously fled from their officers. Peoples followed behind TFC Matthews as the U-Haul merged onto I-285 westbound. A minute later, TFC Matthews activated his emergency equipment to initiate a traffic stop, but the U-Haul ignored the signal and took off, launching a pursuit with Peoples running secondary and calling out the chase over radio.
Yeah, 285. I'll let you know east or west. He hasn't made his mind up yet. Hang on. He's in the middle, going 285 west, 285 west. You want to take over radio traffic? See what we can do with it.
204715, I got a wait for you on 285.
Once the chase reached Johnson Ferry Road, the driver began fleeing westbound directly into the eastbound lanes. Spotting a clear stretch of road without oncoming traffic, TFC Matthews lined up for another PIT attempt, but the U-Haul swerved at the last moment and intentionally rammed the front driver's side of his patrol car, disabling the vehicle and forcing Peoples into the primary pursuit position. The chase continued in the wrong lanes of Johnson Ferry Road until the U-Haul finally collided head-on with an SUV, bringing the pursuit to an abrupt end.
Rear up. Go ahead and call it now. 10-4, button for bid. Passing Herd Cherry Road. Guys, we might have to try boxing on this thing. Oh, 1050, 1052, 1018, right here, correcting wall. 795,
Oh, Mass 1050, Mass 1050, 1052, 1018, right here, Princeton Wall, Princeton Wall.
Oh, Matt 1050, Matt 1050, 1052, 1018, right here, Princeton Wall. Matt 1050, Matt 1050, 1052, 1018, right here, Princeton Wall. Princeton Wall.
Peoples exited his vehicle and saw the driver bail out through the passenger door, immediately giving chase on foot before losing sight of him behind a nearby building. Peoples, CPL Holman, and TFC Matthews spread out to search the surrounding brush, and within a short time, Holman located the driver still trying to flee. As Holman and Matthews wrestled with him on the ground, the driver refused to put his hands behind his back and actively resisted arrest. Peoples delivered a drive stun to the driver's lower back, which brought the resistance to an end and allowed officers to safely take him into custody. On June 3, 2026, a trooper observed the vehicle in question traveling with excessively tinted windows near Lexington Road and Old Lexington Road, raising suspicion that the driver was attempting to avoid detection. After briefly losing visual contact, the trooper relocated the vehicle heading southbound on Lexington Road and ran its registration, which revealed the registered owner had 3 active arrest warrants. As the trooper activated emergency equipment near Upper Creek Road, the driver refused to stop and instead accelerated away, launching a pursuit.
Come on, Sergeant. Go ahead. Hey, I'm going to get off here, okay? Lexington, southbound. He's trying to go possibly Colonel Road here. Speeds are 55 on Colonel Road now. This is the backyard. Coming back on Colonel Road now. Going back towards...
Near Francis Drive, the trooper observed a black bag thrown from the vehicle's window as the driver continued fleeing recklessly, weaving in and out of traffic and reaching speeds of approximately 85 miles per hour. The driver blew through a stop sign at the intersection of Lexington Road and Whitehall Shrine Drive without slowing, continuing south, while repeatedly failing to signal lane changes throughout the chase. The pursuit then turned into a residential area via Colonel Road, where the driver reached a dead end and cut straight through a resident's yard to keep moving.
We worked out. Trying to get this new body vehicle. I know, I didn't get your mess. Hush!
The chase continued onto Pinner Road, which also ended in a dead end. Traveling too fast to stop in time, the driver crashed straight through a metal gate before slamming into a rock wall, finally bringing the pursuit to an end. The trooper identified the driver, and an NCIC check confirmed her license was suspended. The driver told Trooper Estes she hadn't been wearing her seatbelt correctly during the crash, and Trooper Estes conducted a DRE evaluation on scene. The driver was subsequently transported to UK hospital for treatment of injuries sustained in the crash. On Wednesday, March 11th, in Fond du Lac County, Wisconsin, a police pursuit began after a deputy attempted to stop a vehicle that quickly accelerated and refused to pull over. Dashcam footage showed the chase unfolding on open roadway, with the deputy calling out speeds that climbed to 115 miles per hour as the vehicle blew past intersections with little regard for other traffic, which remained light at the time. The pursuit continued for several minutes at those speeds, the deputy repeatedly relaying location updates and closing distance as the fleeing car showed no sign of slowing down.
Still northbound, Dave Victor, coming up to TK. Speeds are still 115.
The chase came to a violent end when the driver lost control, struck a curb, and rolled the vehicle, prompting an immediate radio call for ambulance and fire crews to stage at the scene. As responding officers approached the overturned car, they gave repeated, urgent commands for the two occupants to show their hands, uncertain at first what either person was holding. One of them, a male passenger, was seen gripping a cell phone and a vape, and officers ordered him multiple times to drop both items so they could safely extract him from the wreckage.
93, took the curb, 1050 rollover, get ambulance and fire staged.
You must be unpaid! Rollover!
We got two hands over here. You go without fine.
I got cover this way. Good.
Keep your hands up.
Keep going.
Oh, she's still talking.
Keep your hands up.
She's talking. Hey, don't cover her face like that. Don't cover her face. What's your name? What's your name?
Here.
Okay, we're working on getting you out. Dude, what's your name? Oh, okay. Hey, you got room to get him out of there?
Not yet. We're still cutting through.
Rescue crews worked to cut through the wreckage while officers kept both occupants talking and compliant, learning the male passenger's name was Cole as they guided him step by step out of the car and back to safety. The female driver, also trapped inside, remained conscious and responsive as officers coordinated with fire crews still cutting away debris to reach her. Both the 23-year-old woman and 20-year-old man were successfully extricated and evaluated by medical personnel at the scene, and both now face charges tied to fleeing law enforcement and possession of drug paraphernalia. On August 17, 2026, the Fond du Lac County Sheriff's Office initiated a pursuit after a driver, later identified as Charles Brown, refused to stop for officers and fled by vehicle. Dashcam footage captured the chase unfolding across open roadway as deputies stayed close behind, tracking Brown as he pushed to put distance between himself and the pursuing patrol cars. Traffic in the area remained light, giving officers a clear view of the fleeing vehicle as the pursuit carried on for several miles.
156. Was City able to identify the driver?
Northbound on K from B. Oh, 1032 history.
Realizing he wasn't going to outrun the deputies on the road, Brown abandoned his vehicle and took off on foot, running directly into a nearby cornfield in an attempt to disappear among the rows of crops. What followed was an extended ground search, with officers combing through the field as Brown tried to stay hidden, turning a straightforward traffic pursuit into a prolonged foot chase through dense, difficult terrain. The tall stalks made visibility nearly impossible, forcing deputies to rely on coordinated sweeps to close in on his location.
City is terminating. Rural AC.
Here, 46, I got him. W5081. Hands! Show me your hands! Run back to the cornfield.
After a long search, officers ultimately located and arrested Brown inside the cornfield. He was charged with fleeing or eluding an officer, felony bail jumping, and resisting or obstructing an officer, closing out a pursuit that started on the pavement and ended buried in a Wisconsin cornfield. The arrest brought a swift end to what began as a routine attempt to pull him over. Just after 2:10 a.m. on Wednesday, South Carolina Highway Patrol attempted to stop a motorcyclist traveling on Highway 31, but the rider, a single occupant on a dark-colored sports bike, refused to pull over and took off, launching a pursuit. Trooper Connor Barr called out the chase as it developed, tracking the motorcycle south past the 11th and 12th mile markers, with speeds climbing as high as 120 miles per hour. The bike continued weaving through sparse traffic, with the trooper noting minimal vehicles on the roadway as the pursuit pushed past International Drive, still at speeds well over 100.
Can you go ahead and notify Horry County, please? Still headed back towards 17, speeds 105, no traffic. He ain't getting far.
As the chase approached Robert Grissom Parkway, the motorcyclist exited off the highway, with speeds dropping briefly before picking back up again as the pursuit continued northbound through the area. Dispatch coordinated with Myrtle Beach PD and county units to assist, requesting backup in roadblocks as the trooper continued relaying mile markers and cross streets. Moments later, the radio traffic shifted, with the trooper requesting the scene be shut down and quietly confirming to a bystander that the rider hadn't survived.
44th Ave North. Over 38th Ave, 1050, bad.
Zone 5, sorry.
Lawrence, go ahead and send Myrtle Beach PD, please.
Andrew has.
Give you 1021 on this.
Deputies say the motorcyclist lost control near 38th Avenue on Robert Grissom Parkway and crashed, sustaining fatal injuries. The rider was later identified by the Horry County Chief Deputy Coroner as 22-year-old Keegan Morrison of Longs. At the scene, officers worked to secure the area, block off the roadway in both directions, and keep bystanders away from the crash site, while investigators began piecing together the final moments of a pursuit that reached speeds over 100 miles per hour before ending in tragedy. On July 16, 2026, at approximately 4:55 p.m., Arkansas State Police Troop K dispatch alerted units to a reckless driver on U.S. Highway 270, matching a vehicle that had just fled Garland County Sheriff's Office. The suspect headed toward Hot Spring County before Rockport PD picked up the chase toward Malvern. The nearest trooper responded and found a Rockport unit spun sideways with heavy crash damage. Malvern PD advised the suspect had merged onto Interstate 30 westbound, and the trooper caught up near the 94-mile marker, confirming he was now behind him.
Okay, 10-4, marker headed back towards the interstate. He's getting on 30 the wrong way. He just right there, his 18 with him.
Put your fucking hands up! Put your hands up!
Stand back!
The pursuit continued westbound between 95 and 111 miles per hour until TFC Kemp Smith took the lead near the 90-mile marker. Near exit 91, Smith attempted a tactical vehicle intervention, but the suspect fishtailed, recovered, and exited onto Highway 84, running a stop sign before cutting back the wrong way down an off-ramp. The trailing trooper tried another intervention, but the suspect swerved away, lost control, and slammed into a passing 18-wheeler's trailer, spinning to a stop in the middle of Interstate 30.
I got it. I'm about to... Get out!
Yank him out! Put your hands on your back! Put your hands on your back! Put your hands behind your back!
Guys, I'm sorry, Captain!
Hey, stop! Get your knee off his neck, stop! Is there anybody that was with you in the truck?
No. If he let you, Sheldon let you take over.
Yeah, Mark unit, Mark policy, you got to take over.
Huh?
Mark policy, you got to take over.
Do we even know who he is? Is anybody renting it?
He's in my car.
He's in here. Where's his car?
Yeah.
With the suspect vehicle disabled in the middle of the interstate, troopers moved to secure the scene and check on the driver and the semi's operator as traffic backed up in both directions. Interstate 30 was shut down while EMS was requested to evaluate the suspect for injuries. What started as a routine reckless driving call had escalated across 3 agencies and several failed interventions before ending in a high-speed collision.